Stop calling yourself lazy. Laziness is a choice. Depression is a prison, yet the world, the entire world, uses the same word for both. We've been trained to call our own suffering laziness, turning a genuine cry for help into a reason for guilt. It's time to find that invisible line, the line where your willpower didn't actually fail you, but your mind simply ran out of light. If you feel like you are failing because you lack the energy to live the life you want, then listen closely. Now, this is for educational purposes, not a diagnosis, but these are the 5 signs that your laziness is actually a battle with a much darker force. Sign 1, the ignition problem. Laziness is a luxury of choice. A lazy person looks at a task and simply chooses comfort over effort. But when you are depressed, that choice is stripped away. You find yourself paralyzed, staring at a screen and screaming at yourself to move, while your body refuses to listen. You aren't choosing rest. You are experiencing a total system failure. In psychology, this is known as executive dysfunction, a mechanical breakdown between the thought and the action. Think of it as a car with a powerful engine but a shattered starter. No matter how hard you turn the key, the spark never comes. When the desire to achieve is there, but the brain refuses to engage, it isn't a lack of character. You are stalled. Your system has recognized a looming burnout, and in a final act of self-preservation, it has simply pulled the plug. Sign 2, the colorless life. A lazy person still finds joy. They might skip work to play games, watch a movie, or eat their favorite food. They are avoiding the hard things to enjoy the easy things, but depression doesn't allow for an easy day. This is the weight of anhedonia. Anhedonia is the clinical loss of pleasure. When you are depressed, the dopamine pathways that make hobbies fun or food taste good are effectively muted. If your laziness means you've stopped playing the games you loved, or that your favorite music now sounds like annoying noise, this isn't a lack of discipline, it's a chemical imbalance. Laziness is about seeking fun. Depression is a state where fun is no longer possible. Sign 3, the fatigue sleep can't touch. Laziness is cured by rest. You take a day off, you sleep in, and you wake up ready. But for the person in a depressive episode, sleep is a temporary grave where he can hide the feelings for a while, not a place to heal. You can sleep for 12 hours and wake up feeling like you haven't slept in a week. This is the weight of depressive fatigue. It isn't the tiredness of a long day. It is a profound, soul-deep heaviness. Your brain is operating in a low-power mode, rerouting every ounce of energy just to keep your heart beating and your mind from shattering. If you feel like you've run a marathon while doing nothing, it's because your subconscious is working overtime just to keep you alive. You aren't lazy, you are emotionally bankrupt. Sign 4, the breakdown of the basics. Laziness is usually selective. You might be a lazy student, but still have a clean room and a fresh appearance. Depression is a shadow. that covers every corner. It doesn't care about your job or your exams. It starts attacking the basic habits of being human. When laziness makes it hard to brush your teeth, take a shower, or cook a meal, it has crossed into functional impairment. This is the body's way of withdrawing from the world to protect the last bits of energy you have. If your inability to work is now an inability to maintain your basic hygiene and environment, you aren't being undisciplined. You are in depressed mode. You are fighting a war within yourself, and self-care has become a luxury you can no longer afford. Sign 5. The cruel judge. The ultimate distinction lies in the voice inside your head. A lazy person finds peace in their inaction. They enjoy the stolen time. But for the depressed, doing nothing is a torture chamber of guilt and shame. Every minute spent sitting still is a minute spent in relentless self-loathing. You aren't avoiding the work. You are drowning in the consequences of not being able to do it. This is the paradox of depression. You want to be better, so you punish yourself for being unwell. This guilt isn't a motivator, it's a paralyzer. It makes the depression deeper and the laziness harder to break. If you hate yourself for your lack of productivity, it's the ultimate proof that you are not lazy. Lazy people don't care. You care so much, it's hurting you. If you recognize these signs, stop calling yourself lazy. You wouldn't call someone with a broken leg lazy for not running. Don't do it to your mind. Be patient. Seek help. The darkness feels permanent, but the light always finds a way back in. These are the thoughts we share. Late at night. Stay strong. Until next time.